right.
He looks like he wants to get it over with in the first round.
Clearly, in attempted retaliation, and clearly
Usual for him. None of the side-to-side movement, not on his toes.
lead left hook just missed for Lewis. Now two right hand. Terrell making the mistake of.
I like the way Lennox.
And Lennox Lewis has the 18th win of his career, knockout.
Pertandingan 7 kelas berat non gelar antara Lennox versus Terrell Biggs yaitu pada tanggal 23 November tahun 1991 di Omni Coliseum Atlanta, Amerika Serikat. Lennox Lewis yang dikenal sebagai seorang petinju yang selalu berhati-hati di ronde awal setiap pertarungannya memulai pertarungan ini dengan langsung tampil agresif dengan beberapa tekanan kepada Terrell Biggs. Seolah-olah Lennox Lewis ingin menunjukkan sesuatu pada pertandingan ini. Dan di ronde kedua pertandingan ini Lennox Lewis juga memulai pertarungan ini dengan langsung tampil agresif yang sepertinya ingin memenangkan pertarungan ini sesegera mungkin. Dan sepertinya Lennox Lewis ingin menunjukkan kepada publik bahwa dia mampu mengalahkan Terrell Biggs hanya dalam waktu yang singkat. Dan mungkin saja hal itu dilakukannya untuk mendapatkan perhatian khusus dari para penggemar dan pengamat tinju dunia pada saat itu, seperti yang dilakukan oleh Mike Tyson sebelumnya ketika mengalahkan Terrell Biggs pada tahun 1987 lalu, di mana ketika Mike Tyson memukuli habis-habisan Terrell Biggs pada pertandingan mereka. Terrell Biggs memasang ekspresi sedih di wajahnya dan hampir menangis, yang menjadi perhatian publik pada saat itu. Dan apabila Lennox Lewis bermaksud untuk menyaingi kehebatan Mike Tyson yang menjadi kelas berat nomor 1 dunia pada saat itu, maka Lennox Lewis juga berhasil menarik perhatian publik pada pertandingan ini, yaitu dengan mengalahkan Terrell Biggs hanya dalam 3 ronde saja. Sedangkan Mike Tyson membutuhkan waktu 7 ronde untuk mengalahkan seorang Terrell Biggs.
The main question as we go into
By the WBC, Terrell Biggs, after his loss to Bo, is no longer ranked in the top 10 by any organization. Lewis comes out firing and lands a right hand to drive Bo into the rocket. Biggs, not Bo.
Biggs looks a little softer.
Biggs told us he only had 2.5 or 3 weeks in which to get ready for this fight.
That Jim is quite a surprise. He looks like he wants to get it over with in the first round.
Clearly wants to make an impression on American viewers. When Terrell Biggs can get the jab working, he is a very stylish-looking heavyweight.
What? From a flat-footed stance, which is very, very unusual for him. None of the side-to-side movement, not on his toes.
Lead left hook just missed for Lewis. Now 2 right hands land, and another. Round 1 coming to a close. Lewis lands 2 more right hands. Biggs in a little trouble, but the bell is going to sound.
Moved over from New Jersey, but again, John has worked mostly with amateur fighters, but you can see that quite a bit since
well, he was exceptionally aggressive in his last fight against former cruiserweight Glenn McCrory, and he has come out firing again tonight. Lewis, once again, pinning Biggs against the ropes with right hands, and now Terrell pivots off the ropes and lands a couple body shots.
Lennox Lewis looks.
There was a solid jab from Biggs, and now he tries to follow up to the body and lands twice. And Lewis continues to step forward. That right, the crowd loved the effort. Uppercut is solid, and Terrell Biggs once again. And Biggs with a left to the body and a left over the top.
Good step.
the difference in fights like these is you have one fighter on the way up who's never had a shot, still has a dream of being a champion.
Solid punches, he can get that adrenaline flowing, but he can get discouraged a lot easier than a Lennox Lewis.
Right now in this round, he's already taken 2 discouraging right hands. That one just missed. But this is rapidly deteriorating toward target practice for Lennox Lewis. There's a good stiff jab. And another. And there's the right hand he was supposed to follow with.
I like the way Lennox Lewis goes back down to the body with that left hook. One thing I noticed with Lennox Lewis is that left hook under much as I think he should feint. He walks, he gets within punching range and snaps that jab, let the guy fall for the feint, then you nail him.
Very little head movement for Lewis. Could be a problem later on, particularly for a guy who's 6 feet 5 inches tall, and down goes Biggs.
That was a good, solid right hand right on the chin.
7, 8. Here we are.
Gets a little breather. He showed courage against Bo. And there's another right hand, and that might be it.
2.
To himself, Jim, that might be it.
Well, he's going to make one more try.
8. You okay?
No 3 knockdown rule in effect here. No 3 knockdown rule. So Terrell can go down again without automatically being out of the fight. Both knockdowns are on the right cross. Lewis throws another one. Biggs goes down again, and the referee's seen enough.
That's an impressive victory for Lennox Lewis. A good temper him. My interpretation of that was he wants to fight bums, and they don't want him to fight anybody that good.
Well, but now he has the most credible name yet on his dossier of vanquished opponents. And for Biggs, whether he will listen or not, surely several people will advise him that this should have been the last time around.
Well, you know, he was very, very impressive in this performance, Jim. And that's what he was doing, and he did it.
You know, one of his hobbies is playing chess, Lennox Lewis. And I thought how appropriate for a guy who...
There was the first. Terrell making the mistake of coming. Here's the second of the 3 knockdowns. There's the wild left that Biggs threw in attempted retaliation. And clearly he was. There's the uppercut that set up the final punch. So Terrell Biggs, the 3rd knockdown. And Lennox Lewis has the 18th win of his career, the 16th by knockout.
2 minutes, 47 seconds of the 3rd round. The winner by TKO victory, still undefeated, Lennox Lewis.